Certainly, many of you are aware that The Boys is, to some extent, a parody. The creators poke fun at the superhero theme, touching on giants like Marvel, addressing politics, parodying advertising, and exposing the relentless greed of corporations. Beyond this, however, one of the central themes in The Boys is the ridicule of human vices, and the character Deep embodies this theme.
Both a member of the Seven and Lord of the Seven Seas, live and in person, the Deep!
In this video, we'll discuss insecurities, weaknesses, pettiness, and greed. We'll create a psychological profile of Deep and figure out what kind of character he is. Deep may be the least significant member of the Seven. His abilities are not that impressive. He can withstand high pressure underwater and communicate with sea creatures. As a child, his parents administered the V compound, and by the age of 9, he began to mentally communicate with fish, octopuses, and other underwater inhabitants.
And I heard the goldfish begging for their lives. They were begging. I thought I was going crazy.
Deep was conceived as a jab at Aquaman. But whereas Aquaman possesses superhuman strength and stamina, Deep's abilities are far more modest.
I can talk to fish, so what? How often do you need to be saved by a school of salmon?
It's unclear why he was even included in the Seven. It seems his role was limited to serving as a marketing face for a variety of sea-related brands, from water parks and seafood sellers to manufacturers of sea toys. This, perhaps, is the only logical explanation. The Vought Corporation simply made clever earnings off his brand. His real abilities were of no concern to anyone.
The Deep.
The creators of the series chose a very apt and ironic name for him, Deep. On one hand, the name symbolizes his ability to dive into the depths of oceans and seas, and on the other hand, it's a mockery, as Deep is the most shallow, superficial, and insignificant member of the team.
I'm the diversity hire. I'm a joke.
Speaking of Deep's role in the Boys plot, he is a classic comic relief. Comic relief is a narrative technique used to reduce tension in the story through humor or absurdity. It typically helps viewers take a breath between intense or serious scenes by interspersing the plot with comedy.
Well, a very good friend of mine found
It was a porpoise. Porpoise found this at the bottom of the harbor.
Deep, with his clumsy attempts to fit into the team and unsuccessful romantic entanglements, is an ideal candidate for this role. What could be funnier than Aquaman in the seafood department of a supermarket? Trying to save his friend the lobster.
How'd you end up here? You can't get in your head about that. I'm gonna get you out of here.
By simply buying it.
Can I take one of these lobsters back with me?
You got it.
Thanks.
Oh, wait, no, not that one. This one.
Unsuccessfully saving, of course.
Oh, wait.
Or a drunken superhero who has downed a dozen girly cocktails.
Hey, that's my shoulder.
It cut me from the picture.
Chasing kids around a water park.
You think this is fun? You think water's supposed to be fun? Try swimming in the Mariana Trench, you little idiots.
A gentle and vulnerable Soup writing memoirs. Visiting a psychotherapist.
I've really tried to talk to the guys. About dolphins.
And crying over the death of a whale.
Promise we'll harvest your blubber. Donate them Christ.
What happened?
They killed her.
To those unfamiliar with him, Deep strives to present himself as a key member of the Seven.
Thing is, I am number 2 around here.
He tries to prove his importance, especially in the eyes of women, never missing an opportunity to win their attention, throwing around promises, and emphasizing his significance.
3 minutes, maybe. It's not a big deal. And then you know what happens? All your dreams come true.
But in reality, not only is he not a key player of the team, he is its most insignificant member. He fears Homelander and grovels before him.
Am I stupid, Eve?
Ow! You're not stupid. You're smart. Very smart.
For Homelander, he's just another lackey, constantly poking fun and ridiculing him.
Just ask my little guppy here. What razor-sharp fish instinct?
Practically all members of the Seven consider him a nobody.
See, I asked around. You're not number 2 around here. You're just the fish guy. Everyone thinks you're a joke.
He's ignored by Stillwell.
Hey, do you have a second?
It is not really a good time. Play to your strengths.
And even relatively minor employees think he's incapable of anything.
I think the best thing is just to, get out there and put some points on the board.
Not much crime in Sandusky. But if something comes up, we'll call.
No call.
Absolutely.
While girls often want to be close to him just to gawk at his gills.
Look at those gills. Oh my God.
But outside his circle, he tries to present himself as a cool guy.
Oh, hey, Jimmy. Catch my dive in the water? Cherry. Nice.
And hits on everyone indiscriminately.
What's beautiful in the world? What's up?
This behavior often indicates one thing: complexes and insecurity. In Deep's case, this is not just an assumption. The series authors clearly point out his psychological issues and self-doubt. At the beginning of the second season, the main reason for his complexes is revealed, which is related to his body, more precisely, his gills. It turns out that Deep cannot accept himself as he is, and deep down feels that others will not accept him either, but will only mock him.
Yeah, because she laughed at me.
Bullshit. She just put her hands on your chest. You never even unzipped your suit.
She would have laughed.
Because of this, he tries to demean women so that they do not demean him.
You can't accept your own body, so you violate theirs.
Often there are no reasons for such actions, but he cannot get rid of this thought.
You imagine women will laugh at us, so you humiliate them first.
Besides his complexes, he is cowardly and faint-hearted. In his own words, Deep clearly cares about the inhabitants of the aquatic world.
Ocean land. Get this, the dolphins there. I mean, they are really underfed and abused.
Genuinely empathizes with them and treats them as equals. However, he just doesn't have the guts to stand up for them.
You do realize that you are at the centerpiece of the Ocean Land Fall campaign.
Unless it's on camera as part of an advertising campaign. It's not just about greed. First and foremost, it's about his complexes and insecurity.
Self-actualize. Show more confidence.
He is so eager to present himself as a significant figure that he would rather advertise seafood or water parks with dolphins, knowing the suffering of these creatures, than truly protect them.
Do you know in Japan that they hunt down and slaughter 20,000 dolphins a year? Intelligent animals.
Oh, Kirei! Kirei!
This whole story reaches its climax in the moment when Homelander forces Deep to eat a live octopus.
Eat Timothy.
I'm so sorry. This scene personally evokes mixed feelings of pity and disgust in me. Another important theme addressed by the character Deep in The Boys is the issue of religious organizations, specifically the so-called Church of the Collective. This church appears to be a parody of the Church of Scientology. Founded in 1954 by L. Ron Hubbard in the USA, the Church of Scientology is a religious movement that promotes ideas of spiritual self-improvement through sermons and training courses based on his works. The church is known for its secrecy and strict control over its members, which generates a lot of controversy and criticism. The Church of Scientology is known for its celebrity adherents, especially among Hollywood actors and musicians, such as Tom Cruise.
Oh, you know what? It's something that has helped me incredibly in my life.
Yeah.
And I've been a Scientologist for over 30 years,
Yeah.
and without it, I wouldn't be where I am.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a beautiful religion, and I'm very proud.
Some of them have later stated that they are no longer members.
Didn't used to be. Church used to mean something.
Oh, what are you, a member?
I was. Long time ago. That place used to be pure.
Many other celebrities have also been connected with Scientology at various times. Some remain active members, while others have stepped back from the practice or openly criticized it after leaving.
Well, he claims the program had failed him, but actually, he failed the program. He doesn't exist. You understand?
In a similar fashion, The Boys features the Church of the Collective, into which Deep falls.
Thanks to the Church of the Collective, I now know the kind of man I want to be.
So join us at the Church of the Collective.
One of the activities of the Church of the Collective involves picking up superheroes who have been expelled from the Vought Corporation. Working with these superheroes, the church aims to restore their reputations and eventually resell them back to Vought.
And we've made a substantial investment in the Deep's rehabilitation. Our internal research bureau shows an impressive Q rating. He's an asset to Vought.
Of course, taking a percentage from the deals.
What sort of commission is the church getting these days? 40%? 50?
Sounds like you're open to reinstatement. That's fantastic.
Despite its proclaimed high spiritual goals, the church also engages in selling dubious juices and tries to promote them at every opportunity.
I've been looking forward to meeting you, Deep. Would you like a fresca?
Hey, guys.
Fresco? No, thank you. Awful stuff.
Upon joining the Church of the Collective, Deep becomes an even more pathetic character. Now, to his complexes, is added a slavish submission to this organization. He is ready to make any sacrifice to return to the Seven.
They said there'd be food.
Well, this is food for your soul. Go with love.
As part of the church's strategy, Deep is forced to marry a woman named Cassandra, who begins to completely control and manipulate him. She literally whispers to him the lines he should say.
You remember my wife, Cassandra, right?
Concluding the review of Deep's character, it's important to emphasize that although he seems like a typical comic relief character, his role in the series is much deeper. Deep is not just a source of jokes, but also a tragically comic character who touches on serious issues, complexes, greed, cowardice, and moral choices.
That have regional accents and great sense of humor. I mean, they're hilarious. Yeah.